Hello everyone, this is Kerry Ann from Shabby Art Boutique. Thank you for popping in to have a look at my latest journal project. Now this journal, the Seaside Adventures, is from the June kit of the Handmade Club, and the Seaside Adventures is the theme for this month. So everything within the kit is based around seaside and Victorian. So let's get straight into this one. Everything that you see here is in the kit. So this book plate that forms the closures in the kit, it's just a simple printable book plate with seam binding. I like to use a closure on my journals because they do get quite full towards the end. So I need them to keep them closed. Now I use my journals as writing journals or art journals. And this actual journal is bare bones really. It's got a few embellishments in it, but it's ready to use as a writing journal. And I'll be putting more embellishments in as I go along. So when I'm designing, I really like to tell a story, and the story this month is a Victorian lady's trip to the seaside. And I tell it in 3 chapters. So there's actually 3 themes within this month's kit. There's the Rose Cottage, Seaside Frolics, and Ice Cream. So I've actually shown those 3 chapters of the story as 3 signatures in this journal. So the first one is obviously the Rose Cottage, and it's really about the femininity of the Victorian era and what ladies did on their vacations, and the big thing for them was writing letters and postcards. So as you can see, it's a beautiful soft colour palette, soft sage greens, the beautiful blushing pinks, which is a little unusual, I know, for a seaside theme, but it really goes well with that Victorian era. So all of these postcards, everything you see here is all in the kit. Double-sided postcards, lots of places for journaling. You'll see that in the next couple of pages, a lot of blank pages that I've popped in because I like to write in my journals. It's up to you how you use them, but you could print these pages out, and put them all the way through your journal if you wanted lots of places to be able to write. So lots of blank pages there. This little ornament here, the Victorian ornaments were quite popular during that era, and I've made several of these and popped them into the kit. And I've actually just done a little crocheted scallop edge around the outside. It's really easy to do, even easy for beginners because there's just 2 stitches to learn for that. So I thought what I'd do is later in the week I'll pop up a blog post on how to make those ornaments in case you're interested. So following on with this theme for Rose Cottage, I've got the little love letters envelope here. So it does open up, pop your stamps and things inside, but it also forms a pocket. And I've got some gorgeous love letters in here. There's a place here to pop little journal cards as well, they all fit in there. And lots of rose elements and things that are in the kit as well. So we move into chapter 2 and signature 2, which is the Seaside Frolics. I've included quite a few little children's graphics, children at the beach graphics, which are really quite beautiful, and they're in trade cards and postcards and whatnot in the kit. Once again, lots of places to be able to write. All of these file cards come out. They're double-sided, so a lot of places to be able to write. All the pockets and things are included. I must just say, pop in there that with this kit, there's also an 18-page tutorial PDF that gives you step-by-step instructions of how to make the journal exactly as I've made it. So that's perfect for beginners. I think experienced paper crafters will probably take the elements and custom make it to suit what they want to do. But it is a print and make PDF, which means that all the hard work's been done. All the pages are laid out ready to be printed double-sided. All the embellishments are on a separate PDF to be printed on cardstock. And as I said, there's the 18-page PDF that leads you through how to actually make it. So this one's actually a flip-out page. Lots more places to journal, a pocket. All these little shells and things, these are all in the embellishments file. It comes as a zip file that you can unzip. They're all 300 DPI, high resolution graphics with transparent background. So you can use any of these graphics on other things, other paper crafting projects. I think this page here is actually one of my favourite pages in the journal. I really enjoyed researching this. So these illustrations, they're absolutely gorgeous, and they're from a fashion catalogue, or like a mail order catalogue, I guess, from the 1800s. And I've included them on this page because I thought it was a little bit cheeky, because the sign actually says, "Notice ladies on beach must wear bloomers." And of course they don't have their bloomers on, so I think they're having a sneaky dip in the sea. More places to journal, of course. Little tuck spot there to be able to pop in these little journal papers. And then we go into chapter 3 and signature 3. And I had a lot of fun with this one because, you know, ice cream just goes with the beachside, of course, or the seashore. And in that era, the ice cream carts were a very big thing. So I've included some bunting graphics. There's a couple of those in the kit, and I've actually made some bunting just from scrap fabric that I thought added a kind of a fun element, an embellishment to this page. The ice cream signs, vintage ice cream signs, there's 3, maybe 4 of those in the kit, and I've used them here, one as a tuck spot and the other one as a belly band. So of course all the trade cards and the ice creams and everything all come in the kit as well. And you can write on those. Another double page here where you can do some journaling. You could also slip in a couple of those blank pages from the front of the book in there as well for journaling. And the last pocket, just memories. So another place to be able to tuck in your beautiful trade cards. Once again, you can write on the back of these. Any of these graphics here actually would make beautiful handmade cards and tags as well. And I will be going through the next couple of weeks, sharing a few projects on the blog that I've made using all these graphics. And they're all quite different. You don't have to make a journal. There's lots of other things that you can make with these lovely kits. So that's the end of my journal. As I said, it's a bare bones journal. It's going to have lots of embellishments and things put in. I'll be using laces and ribbons and whatnot when I decide what I'm actually going to be writing about. I think I may use it as a holiday journal anyway, for when we finally one day get to have another holiday after COVID. But I think it'll just be a very practical writing journal. So that's it. So I'm going to put down below the link to the Handmade Club if you want to find out how you can join that club. I think there's probably nothing else I can really tell you about that. Everything will be in a blog post on my blog on Shabby Art Boutique today. So thank you for joining me, and I hope it has inspired you to be creative today. Thank you.